What's going on, guys? It's Char here, back with episode 2 of Marvel Rewind, the Marvel Champions Retrospective series. Now, for this episode, we're continuing the core box, and we are taking Black Panther to go against Klaw on Expert Mode. Let's get down on the table and see how it goes. Okay, so here we are down at the table. We have Klaw basically set up here. We have his hit point set to 28. The reason for that is on stage 2, he reveals the Immortal Klaw, which gives him 10 extra health. And then also we know from Underground Distribution, which is his 1A, that he gets Defense Network in play. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This is our encounter set, our obligation, the expert set, and the standard set. That's going to get shuffled into his deck along with Masters of Evil and his default encounter deck. So I have a bit of experience fighting Klaw. I would say he is easily the most played villain I have in this entire game. I just have a lot of fun with him. I think he's a really good challenge. Even as many games that I've played as him, he can still be swinging for me. He puts a lot of minions on the board. He can just do a lot of things, wrestle your characters. So we're trying to avoid a lot of that today. But, Klaw always leaves us with surprises. We are on Black Panther for today's episode. We're on the aggression aspect, so let's go ahead and shuffle up our deck. And then we have a printed hand size of 6, an alter ego, and 11 HP. So I will need to update that on the dial. I'm just going ahead and still shuffling up here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for Klaw. Obviously, we want to clear the Immortal Klaw as soon as possible, but it's not a huge deal. And obviously, we want like an easy minion, so we're going to hope for that. Let's go ahead and put this to 11 here. Okay. Okay, so here we are, Klaw all set up. Let's go ahead and do his one revealed for his stage 1 of the scheme. Just discard until a minion is discarded from the encounter deck. Masters of Evil, we just get an armored guard here with toughness. Okay, and we're gonna draw up to our hand size and see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think we're gonna mulligan 4 here. We don't need any of these cards, so let's see if we can get other resources, something to get us some economy on this first turn. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we'll be able to get 2 upgrades in, which is good. Which one do I want to get? We have the scheme, we have the boarding one, and we have maybe we'll get the one that deals 1 to a minion and everyone because of this armored guard. Okay, we're gonna use our ability here. We're gonna grab another upgrade, and that upgrade is going to be the energy daggers. Okay. We have some things to deal with on the board. Armored Guard isn't too much pressure, but the Immortal Klaw does need to go. Okay, let's look at our hand once more. We want to get both of these down and then spend a Wakanda Forever. Okay, so we're going to flip up into Black Panther. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spend this double resource here to get Tactical Genius in. It removes 1/3 from a scheme, or 2 if it's at the end. We're going to use a Vibranium to get our energy daggers in and deal 1 damage to the villain and to each enemy engaged with that player. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and spend a Wakanda Forever, spending the TAC team. We're going to resolve energy daggers first. We're going to choose a player, being us. We're going to do a 1 damage to the villain and every minion engaged with that player. It's going to bring Klaw to 27 and break the tough. Then, I guess it doesn't, no. No, we won't do that one first. We'll do that one at the end. We'll do Tactical Genius first, which removes 1 threat. It's going to bring Immortal Klaw to 2. Then we're going to deal 2 damage to all of them. So Klaw's going to be at 26 instead. It doesn't make a big difference because I'm going to spend my basic activation to thwart. We're going to remove the Immortal Klaw, and that's going to bring his health down to 16. And I think we'll keep this red double in hand and we'll ready up. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, I wonder what we can do with this. The main is going to go up to 1. Then we're going to go ahead and get attacked here. I think we will take this. We should be at 11. Hoping for low boosts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're taking 5 damage. It's going to bring us down to 6, but Klaw is we're going to retaliate against it for 1, bring him down to 15. Armored Guard's going to attack us. We'll take it. We're down to 5. But we're also going to retaliate against him down and deal 1 damage. And we get an encounter card. Sonic Boom. Either spend 3 resources or rest your character. Yeah, we'll just take the exhaust here. Okay, let's see what we can do. I think we Relentless Assault and then we set up Golden City for next turn. That might be the play. Because he's probably going to advance the main scheme, but I'm going to need to heal. Or... This is tough. Yeah, I think we have to do that. Let's go into the power aggression for Relentless Assault. Since we paid with the fist resource, we can overkill. So 2 damage to Armored Card, and 3 onto Klaw, bring him to 12. Then we're going to flip down. We're going to spend these 2 for the Golden City. As an alter ego action, we can exhaust it to draw 2 cards. Let's go ahead and do that just in case we draw into things that we don't want next turn. I do like the Wakanda Forever, and I also like Hulk. So I think maybe we'll just keep them both and then we'll ready up. That's going to go up to 2. And then we're going to draw 4 more cards. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Klaw's going to scheme for base of 2. We're hoping for a low boost. The boost icon is a star to exhaust each ally, so that means it's going to go up to 4. So we did not pop it, but we do have an encounter card to deal with. Under Fire, Surge, and then reveal the top cards. Get 2 more encounter cards. So you go take 2 damage, Klaw heals 2. So we go down to 3 health, and then he goes up to 4. 1 more, Shadow of the Past. So we do get Killmonger, and Usurp the Throne comes into play. And then Killmonger comes in, and the rest of these get shuffled into the encounter deck. Okay. And that's what we've got. I think we have to, man, we have to start thwarting, but it's not gonna be easy. And then Killmonger also can't take damage from our upgrades, which is really rough. Okay. I think we just have to spend a Relentless Assault on him, but let's go ahead and exhaust the Golden City to draw 2 cards. 2 Wakanda Forevers here. This is tough. I think we want to get the Avengers Mansion down, but I think we have to spend the Helicarrier end. Oh, this is really rough. If we spend these 4 resources to get down an Avengers Mansion, do we have enough? We get to draw a card. Maybe do some sort of... Man, this is really rough. We can remove Killmonger, but we also have to have a plan for... I don't think we can afford to do it. I think we just have to double Wakanda Forever. Maybe we play Helicarrier instead. So we'll just spend it like this. Yeah, okay. We're going to do these 3 resources. Go ahead and play a Helicarrier here. I think this is going to be better for us. No, that's still not good enough. Wait. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it is. We just have to... if we go like this... like this... we use Hulk to block for us. No, but we need the Wakanda Forever. Oh, this is really rough. I don't think we can even get any of them down. Let's go ahead and take all of this back. I think we have to spend both Wakanda Forevers. We have to... I need to plan this out. Drop the dice. Okay. We have to plan this out here. Okay, we need both Wakanda Forevers because we have to thwart this turn. So, okay. We know we have to play Relentless Assault to remove Killmonger. Both Wakanda Forevers. I mean, we also want Hulk to block for us. Yeah, and then we still can't play both Wakanda Forevers. Man, the math just really does not work out here. What is the best thing we can do then? I don't think we can, in any universe, take 2 encounter cards. I think we have to choose to not heal, and then spend 1 Wakanda Forever. We have to not heal, spend 1 Wakanda Forever, and then play Hulk, play Relentless Assault, and keep the Helicarrier in hand. I guess that's our best turn. We have to flip up. We're going to spend these 2 for Relentless Assault. We're just going to knock out Killmonger. Then we're going to spend 1 Wakanda Forever for the other. We're going to do 1 damage to Klaw. And then we're also going to thwart for 2. So we're going to thwart for 2 off of this. Then we're going to use our basic thwart on it to remove it. Then we have Helicarrier in hand, Avengers Mansion, gloves. We'll spend these 2 to go ahead and play Hulk. And he's just going to block for us. And we're going to have to ready up here. Drop 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. The main seems to go up to 5, which is basically as low as it can go. Then Klaw is going to attack. We're going to block with Hulk here. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. So 3 damage. Let's discard a card at random though. Oh wait, that's not how I do the ally damage. Yeah, 3 here. And we're going to roll, let's just randomize our hand real quick. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, reroll. 4. Chase them down. Okay. And then get an encounter card. Master Plan, place 4th on every side scheme, right? Okay, so this is going to go up to 7. So this is like really bad because we can't throw out the main at all while this is active, so that's back to us. Okay, we're going to have to spend these 4 here to get down a Helicarrier. And then we're going to, and we really need to heal here. We're going to use the Helicarrier for Wakanda Forever. We're going to deal 1 damage to Klaw, and then we're going to thwart for 2, which is going to bring this down to 5. And then we're also just going to use our basic thwart on it to bring it down to 3. And then we're going to flip down, and I think I'll just spend the Golden City just to see what we get. If I need any of these cards. I don't think I need these. And then we're going to end our turn. So this is instantly going to pop. I'm going to start milling. We get Whirlwind. He's going to scheme for a base of 2. Give the villain a tough. So it goes to 2. Whirlwind schemes for 1. Oh wait, we didn't even draw up. I forgot. I'm going to discard. I mean, I knew we were getting a minion. I'll keep the uppercut. I'll drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we get an encounter card here. Armored Guard with Guard. And Toughness. And that's the best we can do. Okay, it's back to us. We're going to spend Golden City here to draw 2 cards. Get Shuri and our Vibranium Suit. The Vibranium Suit I really am a fan of here. We need Shuri though, just for thwarting purposes, I think. I don't think I have any upgrades left because the other ones should be in here. Yeah, the claws. Okay, Wakanda Forever will be this one. Shuri doesn't actually get us a card. So we want this. We want Relentless Assault maybe. And then we can play Shuri with these last two. I think that's the best we can do. Okay. I'm going to... Do I need to exhaust to heal? Shuri... No, I don't think I do. I'm just gonna... No, sorry, I don't think I need to thwart. I'm just gonna exhaust to heal. We're gonna go from 3 up to 7. We're gonna flip up here. I'm gonna spend this double to go ahead and play the Vibranium suit. Then I'm gonna use the Helicarrier, I think, now for Wakanda Forever. So the order I want to do it is we're gonna deal 1 damage for every minion and the villain. So we're gonna break 2 Tufts here and deal 1 to Whirlwind. I'm looking at the cards I have left. It's a Relentless Assault and Shuri here. So I want to go ahead and move 1 damage from me to, I guess, Whirlwind Armored Guard. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'll move it to the Armored Guard. So we're going to heal for 1, and the Armored Guard is going to take 1. Then we're going to spend this double for Aggression type card for Relentless Assault. We're going to deal 5 damage to a minion. Let's go ahead and knock out Whirlwind here. Then we're going... Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't finish resolving Wakanda Forever. Then the last one would have been the thwarting one, which would have brought Defense Network down to 1. I'm going to spend these 2 cards here to go ahead and play Shuri. She can grab us an upgrade, but we don't have any left. I'm going to have Shuri thwart for 1 off of Defense Network. It's going to clear it off. And then we're not going to have Hulk attack. We're just going to ready up. Shuri's going to take a consequential. Okay. I am not feeling bad about this, but, you know, Klaw can always change in an instant. We have double encounter cards coming up. Nick Fury is also coming up at the bottom of the deck here. So let's see what we can do. So that's 4 cards in our hand. We need 1 more. Vibranium. Okay. Klaw's turn. This is going to go up to 4. Klaw's going to go ahead and attack us. We're going to block this with Hulk. So we get 2 encounter cards here. So he does 3 damage. Hulk is going to be defeated. Then the Armored Guard's going to attack us. We'll take the 1 damage, but we're also going to retaliate him for 1. And then we have 2 encounter cards to deal with. Gang up. The villain, each minion engaged, attacks you. Okay, so we'll resolve that first. Klaw's going to attack us. We're going to block with Shuri. Weapons Runner is going to come into play. This activation deals damage to exhaust your hero. Okay, so... I don't think this was on the board when... I'm not sure how Gang Up resolves with the Weapons Runner. I will take the damage, but if someone wants to check that for me, go ahead. We're just going to take 2 damage here. One of them is going to go on the Weapons Runner, and then the Retaliate's going to knock out the Armored Guard. 1 encounter card, Weapons Runner, it's going to surge into Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. This is tough. I think we're going to remove... Man, do we really remove Tactical Genius? It's our only thwart. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Golden City, though... No, this is really tough. I think I'm going to remove, Tactical Genius. Let's do it. And that's back to us. Okay, we did survive that. The main is at 4. I'm not sure if I actually increased it, but someone, again, can let me know if we lose by 1 thread or something. But I don't think it increased. So all of these should be active. So we have Nick Fury, so maybe we can start turning this around a bit. I'm going to spend these 3 resources plus Helicarrier to go and play Nick Fury. I'm going to use his ability to draw us 3 cards here. Okay. I think I do like this. Yeah, we're going to spend these 2, I think. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and spend these 2. That's a double for aggression card, and then Relentless Assault to go ahead and play Tigra. She's going to swing on this Weapons Runner, knock him out. She heals the damage after she defeats a minion. I'm not really sure the order on that, if she should have the consequential on her or not, but she did defeat it. We'll just say she does, because I'm, again, not sure on the order. I think we gonna keep these cards in hand, and I think I'm just gonna thwart for 4 to completely clear off the main, just in case an advance comes up. We're gonna keep these 2 in hand and then draw up 2, 3. Okay. All right. What can we do here? The main scheme's gonna go up by 1. Klaw's gonna attack us. We're just gonna block with Nick Fury. I left him exhausted. That's 5 damage. Nick Fury is defeated. Weapon Runner is gonna attack us. We will take the damage, and he is knocked out by the retaliate. We're at 4 health. Everything should be ready here, and then an encounter card. Advance. He's gonna scheme for a base of 2, 3, 4. It's gonna go up to 5, and then that is back to us. Okay. What can we do? I really wanted to flip down here, but I think we just have to take advantage of the cards in our hand. So I'm gonna do these 4 resources for an uppercut. We're gonna deal 5 damage to an enemy. So bring Klaw from 12 down to 7. Then what I'm gonna do is just thwart for 2 off of the main here. I'm gonna use Helicarrier and Strength to go ahead and play Mockingbird. When she enters play, we can stun an enemy. That'll stop an activation. We're gonna thwart for 1 off of the main. She'll take a consequential, and we'll just leave Tigra up and ready up here. Okay, drawing up 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Conda Forever's chase them down. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Klaw's gonna advance this by 1. He's gonna try and attack us, but he can't because he's stunned. And counter card, Sonic Converter. So after he attacks and damages a character, he stuns that character. And now it's back to us. Okay. I would like to get a flip down and take advantage of Golden City. I just don't think this is a turn for it. So I think we just spend this immediately. Lightning Bolt, Science, and Wild to get rid of the Sonic Converter. Just don't want to deal with it. And those cards don't really do a whole lot sitting in my hand right now. We're also going to do Helicarrier to play Wakanda Forever. We're going to do Energy Daggers first to deal 1 damage to Klaw. And then we're going to use our Vibranium Suit to move 2 damage, which is going to heal us from by 2 to Klaw. Just going to bring him down to 4 health. Okay, then what we're going to do is I think we're going to thwart for 3 here, clearing off the main. Do we have advances left? That is something I will check real quick, because I would like to flip down here and try and take advantage of... Okay, there are no advances left. I think we could flip down and take advantage of Golden City right now. So we will do that. I'm going to go ahead and flip down. I'm going to exhaust Golden City here. Drawing 2. Oh my goodness, these are cards I do not want to see in a Golden City draw. I think, okay, we won't actually play the combat training. We're just going to end turn here. We're going to discard the combat training and then draw 4, 3, 4. Okay. That's to us. I'm going to ready everything up. Oh, Mockingbird should have had a consequential. Okay, this is going to go up to 1. He's going to scheme for base of 2, 3. So it's going to go up to 4. Encounter card. Masters of Mayhem. We have to find a Masters of Evil minion. We're definitely going to take the one with the lowest health. Where is he? Melter. And that's that. Golden City and Helicarrier should both be back. We're going to exhaust the Golden City here to draw 2 cards. Okay. We might have a kill. I don't actually know if we do. Let me think about this. So Klaw's at 4 health here. He comes in with 22, but he has a tough status. We can do a lot of damage with this hand, and I'm thinking of just ignoring the Avengers Mansion. So like if we want to do if we want to do Panther Claws, what is okay, so it does 4 damage as the final step in the sequence. Ancestral Knowledge, we can shuffle 3 cards back in. This might be a time where Ancestral Knowledge is actually really good. Let me see what we have here. We can do Nick Fury and 2 doubles. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, have a pretty decent chance of drawing that. Okay, let me think this through. We want to get the Panther Claws down. We want to do 2 Wakanda Forevers for sure. And then maybe on Ancestral Knowledge. So we get the Panther Claws down. We can do 1 damage to everyone, 2 with Panther Claws to Melter, and then make him take heal for 2. And then we'll do another Wakanda Forever. That will deal... We'll have Tiger swing on Klaw. I'm trying to think. We want Klaw to get knocked out, though. Okay, let's just start with an Ancestral Knowledge first. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle in Wakanda Forever, shuffle in a double, and then shuffle in Nick Fury. I'm going to shuffle those 3 cards into our deck here. Oh wait, I didn't realize I had a Helicarrier and I don't need it for anything else. So instead of spending that chase them down, I think I will keep that in hand so that I can use it when we defeat Melter here. Okay, I think I've decided we're just gonna flip up here. We're gonna go ahead and spend this Vibranium to get down our Panther Claws. And now if I thought through this correctly, we're gonna spend this Avengers Mansion to play Wakanda Forever. We're gonna start off with Energy Daggers here. Well, they should be exhausted. So we're gonna deal 1 damage to every enemy. Sorry, he shouldn't have this tough. So Melter's gonna take 1. And Klaw is also going to take 1, bring him down to 3. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use our Vibranium Suit. We're going to move 1 damage from Black Panther over to Melter. So we're going to heal up to 7. And then Melter is going to have 2 damage on him. And then we're going to end it with Panther Claws, which is deal 4 damage if it's the final one in the sequence. Klaw is going to flip over to phase 3. So he's going to go down to 0 and he's going to flip to phase 3. And so this has 22 health points. We're going to use this response after hero attacks and defeats an enemy. We're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme since we did defeat Klaw with that attack. So we're going to drop the main down to 2. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spend another Wakanda Forever here. We're just going to start off again with Energy Daggers. It's going to bring Melter down to 3 damage on him. And it's going to break the tough status that Klaw comes into phase 3 with. So we're going to do that one first. Then we're going to move 1 damage from... We can either do 5 damage here or 4 damage. But we get to heal 2. I think I'd rather do 4 and heal 2. So we're going to deal 2 damage. We're going to do Panther Claw second, bring it from 22 down to 20. And then we're going to do Vibranium Suit. We're going to move 2 damage, healing up to 9. And then 2 damage to Klaw, which brings him down to 18. Then we're going to have Tigra go ahead and swing on Melter here for 2 damage. It's going to knock him out. Regardless of the order, she's going to stay at 1 health because when she knocks out a minion, she heals 1. We're going to leave Mockingbird up to block. And we're going to just have Black Panther here. We're going to swing for 2 onto Klaw to bring him down to 16. And that's going to be our turn. Okay. We're in a really good spot here, barring some insane. We have a Nick Fury in hand and Wakanda Forever. This might have enough damage on the board, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's see what Klaw has for us. So he's going to go ahead and raise that up to 3 for phase 1. We're going to block with Mockingbird this attack. So that's 3 damage there. And then we have 1 encounter card to deal with. And it's Armored Guard. So this one is going to slow us down quite a bit. But hopefully we can find a way to deal with that. Okay. Back to us here. Alright, what do we want to do? We definitely need to play down Nick Fury. So we're going to spend Helicarrier and these 3 resources to go ahead and play Nick Fury here. When he enters play, we can use his ability to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and this has guard and toughness, which is really rough here. What can we do? So we want to spend the Wakanda Forever for sure. And I think we just have to use Tigra's activation. We're going to spend Wakanda Forever, and then maybe we just first aid, or do we uppercut Klaw just to try and really put on the pressure? It's such a tough choice. We're going to have Tiger go ahead and swing on the armored guard here just to break the tough status. We're going to go ahead and use a Wakanda Forever, spending the tag team. We're going to start it off dealing 1 damage to the villain and each minion engaged. So it's going to bring Klaw down to 15 and deal 1 damage to the armored guard. Then we're going to do Panther Claws to deal 2 damage to the armored guard. And so since there's no longer a guard minion, we're going to use Vibranium Suit at the end here. Going to deal 2 damage to Klaw and heal 2 damage, bringing us up to 11. And that is our maximum health points. Then we're just going to have Nick Fury swing for 2 onto Klaw here, bring him down to 11. He's going to take a consequential. I think we just have to go for the uppercut, right? Yeah, we're going to spend these 3 resources here. We're going to go and use an uppercut, deal 5 damage to an enemy, bringing Klaw from 11 down to 6. And then we're going to have Black Panther swing for 2 onto Klaw, bringing from 6 down to 4. And hopefully, hopefully we get this win here in this next turn. Tiger should be at 2 damage. Okay, we're going to draw up 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 Wakanda Forevers in hand. Just barring an absolutely insane encounter phase. This is an encounter card. Oh no. If he flips an advance here, he's really bad. I really didn't think that through all the way. But let's go ahead and see what happens. He's gonna get an acceleration icon as well. Maybe I should have kept the, what's it called? Oh, 3 Wakanda Forevers. I should have kept the uppercut in hand and just played it next turn. But you live and learn. Okay. Gonna shuffle this all up. It's gonna go up to 5. Okay, here we go. So it's gonna go up to 5. Klaw is gonna attack us. We're gonna block with Nick Fury. This is not a boost card. So he did 5 damage to Nick Fury. Sorry, that's what I meant. We were blocking with him. Nick Fury's defeated. We have 2 encounter cards to deal with. Tiger Shark comes in. Is this an advance? No, it is not. Masters of Evil. Discard minions from the encounter deck until you discard a Masters of Evil minion and put them in play. Oh goodness, we got the win here, guys. Melter comes into play, but none of these guys have guard. Don't have to worry. This is just an easy, almost victory lap to a Klaw defeat here. Okay. Yeah, we have 3 Wakanda Forevers and we can play all of them. This is exactly what you want as, Black Panther. I think we can also clear the board for the most part. The Masters of Evil will be the only thing we can't clear. So let's go ahead and try that. We're just going to go ahead and spend 1 resource here. We're going to go ahead and spend a Wakanda Forever. We're going to start off with Energy Daggers. We're going to deal 1 to everyone on the board. 1 to Melter, 1 to Tiger Shark, and then Klaw is going to take 1. It's going to bring him down to 3. Then what we're going to do is we're going to remove 1 damage. Oh, I still don't know if this works if I'm at full health, but just saying it does. We're going to move 1 damage here to Tiger Shark, and then we're going to end it with Panther Claws to go ahead and knock him out. Then we're going to go ahead and spend another Wakanda Forever here, spending 1 resource. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to deal 1 damage to every enemy, so Melter's going to be at 2. What's it called? Klaw's going to take 1. Then what we're going to do is... I guess we'll deal 1 damage to the Vibranium Suit, doing 3 damage to him. And then we're going to use the Panther Claws to deal 4 to Klaw here. So he is defeated on that Wakanda Forever, but let's see how much overkill we can get. So he's already defeated. We're at 2 overkill. We're going to use the Helicarrier here. It's also for the last Wakanda Forever. Energy Daggers deal 1 to everyone. So this is 4 damage. It's 3 overkill. Then we're going to use Vibranium Suit to knock out Melter. And then we're going to do Panther Claws here for 4 more damage, which is 7 overkill. And then, we could do attack twice for 11 overkill, or we can just throw it out this Masters of Evil, clear the entire board, and that is a Marvel Rewind Klaw completed with Aggression Black Panther. I'll see you guys in the deck list. Okay, so here we are at the table with the deck list. Now, I'm never going to get used to doing deck lists for core box cards, but we're going to get to it nonetheless. So we were playing Black Panther Aggression today. You have Black Panther's whole deck here is upgrades, Wakanda Forever, Shuri, everything like that. So for our basic cards we have here that aren't allies, we have First Aid, Helicarrier, and Avengers Mansion. Again, if I were to try this challenge again, make a new deck list after some play testing, I'll probably bump up Helicarrier, Avengers Mansions, because there's some other cards in this deck where even getting doubles of them, it feels less bad throwing them away, knowing they come up later. First Aid is just a little bit of a tech card because I was at 39, and I'm like, okay, what could a 40th card be? Let's go ahead and look at our resources here. We're on the 3 basic doubles and then the 2 aggression doubles. Nothing, pretty standard if you're making a core box deck. When we're looking at the core box, we put in basically every ally that we can, which is the 2 aggression allies. Hulk, who's super good as a blocker, and if you're feeling crazy, you can swing with him and see what happens. Tigra, which is also really good for the Klaw scenario, as she's able to clear out a lot of those minions and heal herself. Mockingbird and Nick Fury, again, they came in clutch during the gameplay, as always, so you only get 4 allies per aspect, or you can only play 4 allies total in every aspect in the core box, so you're always going to want to max out on that. Now we're looking at the aggression cards we decided to run. Chase Them Down was really good, especially in Klaw, because we can do some thwarting after killing his minions. 1 combat training just to buff our attack. Triple Relentless Assault is kind of a must as well for Klaw. It's just a really good stat line attack, so we can knock out some of those big HP minions. Triple Uppercut, because, you know, you can never have enough damage, some extra damage, and Triple Tag Team. If there was one card I would replace in this list, it would definitely be this. I don't know what I'd replace it with. Maybe the Tenacity upgrade that, like, Shuri can fetch for us, or maybe more First Aids, or I don't know, maybe even a Haymaker. Like, there's just so many different cards I would want to put in this slot. Tag Team just did not get any value for me whatsoever in any of the games I played. But yeah, that was the Black Panther deck list, and let's go ahead and get to the tier list and see how Klaw fares up for this Marvel Rewind episode. Okay, so here we are back at the tier list, and now it's time to truly rate Klaw in terms of the card pool that was around when he released, aka the core box. So when we think about Klaw, he's a bit unassuming on the surface. You see a little bit of his low attack stat, and you're like, oh, this shouldn't be too hard. You know, the scheme is a bit scary, and, you know, but he has 2 main schemes as well, so it's like, you know, you can let him advance his first one, and it's not too bad because, you know, his second one comes in and has 8 per player threat. I think Klaw is one of the most unassuming and one of the most devilish villains in this entire game. He is my most played villain by far, and even with me playing as long as I have, there are just some times when the order of encounter cards that Klaw drops on you, or the amount, or all of those things can just turn a winning game into something that just seems unwinnable. As opposed to Rhino, this one was not a first attempt recording, as you probably realized. I got him on my 3rd attempt with this aggression Black Panther deck. That doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily an indication of how strong or weak he is, because there's so many different decks in the core box you can play, but just for full transparency on my playthrough. Now thinking about Klaw, he's probably the villain I have the most experience with in general, just outside of this limited card pool experience, and I still find him a challenge nowadays. When I had to think about how Klaw kind of stacks up, we only have 1 villain on the tier list so far, and again, things are subject to change in the future, but thinking about Klaw, just the amount of high health minions he puts on the board, how the minion with the guard comes in and can stop a final push for game when you're maybe ignoring the threat on his main scheme, the Masters of Mayhem, you know, encounter treachery card, the side scheme that brings in, the side scheme is basically Shadows of the Past, because it puts in a 3 per player threat side scheme, and then it also mills until it finds a Masters of Evil minion. Now, you might get lucky and not find one to discard, but then he still gets an acceleration counter. He mills through his deck super fast if you have to stay in hero mode, which you're incentivized to because he has that lower attack stat, and also his scheme is higher, and you don't want him to advance his main schemes and get more minions against you. With all of that being said, when we're comparing him to Rhino, I think Klaw is much harder than Rhino, and I think that puts him in the A tier for difficulty, considering the other cards around him. If you guys are enjoying Marvel Rewind, please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the deck list, what you thought of the gameplay, and what heroes you're looking forward for me to play in this series in the future. I appreciate the support so much. There's been so much of it on the channel recently. Appreciate you all. Stay tuned for next week's episode when we're taking on Ultron with someone that might be very, very familiar with him. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.